everyone and welcome back to Bureaucracy This Week. My name is Bhakti Kothari and today we're diving into a topic that's making headlines nationwide: lateral entry into the Indian bureaucracy. So what exactly is lateral entry and why is it suddenly a hot topic? Let's break it down. But before that, let's have a quick look at this week's top news. The Tamil Nadu government has appointed 1991 batch IAS officer N. Muruganandam as the new Chief Secretary. CBI appoints Seema Ahuja and Sampath Meena to lead investigation into Kolkata doctors' rape and murder. Sampath Meena, who is the additional director at the CBI, has led high-profile cases such as the 2020 Hathras rape case and the 2017 Unnao rape case. 1990 batch IAS officer Sarda Murlidharan is set to become Kerala's next Chief Secretary, succeeding her retiring husband V. Venu, also a 1990 batch IAS officer. The Supreme Court of India has warned the Madhya Pradesh government to withdraw a controversial order changing the evaluation process for Indian Forest Service officers or face contempt proceedings. The June 29, 2024 order shifts performance assessments from Forest Department peers to non-forest officials, including district collectors. The court, citing potential violations of the previous directives, emphasized the importance of keeping IFS evaluations within the expertise of forest management professionals. Now let's discuss lateral entry. First, let me clarify what lateral entry means. In the context of the Indian civil service, lateral entry refers to the recruitment of individuals from outside the government into mid-level and senior positions, specifically those of Joint Secretary, Deputy Secretary and Director. These positions are traditionally filled by officers from the IAS, IPS and Indian Foreign Service, among others, who have cleared the rigorous UPSC Civil Services examination. Lateral entrants, however, bypass this conventional examination route. They are appointed directly, usually on a contract basis for 3 years with the possibility of an extension up to 5 years. The rationale behind lateral entry is to bring specialized expertise and fresh perspectives to the administration, particularly in areas that require technical or domain-specific knowledge. Now, why has lateral entry become such a contentious issue? On August 17, 2024, the UPSC issued a notification announcing the recruitment of 45 positions through lateral entry. These positions included Joint Secretary, Deputy Secretary and Director-level roles, all high-ranking posts that are crucial to the functioning of various government departments. The announcement immediately sparked a nationwide debate. The controversy arose because these posts, which are traditionally filled by IAS, IPS and IFS officers who have undergone the rigorous UPSC selection process, were now being opened up to individuals who hadn't cleared these exams. Critics argued that this move undermined the traditional civil services system and bypassed the meritocratic process that has been the bedrock of Indian bureaucracy. Another point of contention was the potential impact of the reservation policies. The traditional UPSC recruitment process adheres to the reservation norms for other backward classes, scheduled castes, and scheduled tribes. However, lateral entry does not follow these reservation policies, raising concerns about equity and representation in the recruitment process. In response to the backlash, the central government decided to halt the advertisement for these lateral entry positions. This decision was communicated by Union Personnel Minister Jitendra Singh in a letter to UPSC Chairperson Preeti Sudan, emphasizing that the recruitment process must be transparent, fair and aligned with constitutional provisions regarding reservation. Another significant issue facing the Indian bureaucracy is the underutilization of deputation. State governments are not sending their officers on deputation to the centre as expected. The current rate of deputation is only 6% compared to the recommended 40%. To put this into perspective, in 2014, 14% of officers were on central deputation. Since then, this percentage has been steadily declining. Now, this underutilization creates a gap in the central administration, leading to a shortage of officers to fill key positions. To address this gap, there's a growing need for an increased intake of new IAS officers. The shortage also underscores the importance of deputation as a mechanism to balance the distribution between administrative talent, center and the states. Adding to this challenge is the resistance from state governments. States are reluctant to release their officers for central deputation due to a shortage of personnel in their administration. Many states argue that they face their own staffing issues and cannot afford to lose their experienced officers to the center. This resistance has caused significant challenges in fulfilling the deputation requirements, further exacerbating the shortage of officers at the central level. The concept of lateral entry, proposed as a solution to address this shortage, has faced its own set of hurdles. One of the major challenges with lateral entry is its compatibility with existing reservation policies. Court rulings and constitutional provisions mandate that certain positions within the government must adhere to reservation norms for underrepresented communities. Lateral entry, which often involves recruitment from the private sector or academia, does not follow these reservation guidelines, creating legal and ethical dilemmas. Given these challenges, it appears increasingly unlikely that lateral entry will be the silver bullet to solve the shortage of officers in the Indian bureaucracy. Instead, there's a growing consensus that increasing the annual intake of new IS officers through the UPSC Civil Services examination is a more viable solution. This approach ensures adherence to reservation policies and maintains the traditional merit-based selection process, which is considered the backbone of Indian bureaucracy. While the concept of lateral entry into the Indian bureaucracy might seem like a recent development, its roots can be traced back several decades. One of the earliest and the most noticeable example is the appointment of Dr. Manmohan Singh as Finance Secretary in 1976. Before his appointment, Dr. Singh was an academician, serving as an economics professor at Delhi University. His expertise in economics led Prime Minister Indira Gandhi to bring him into government service without going through the UPSC examination process. Dr. Singh later played a pivotal role in India's economic reforms and eventually became the Prime Minister of India. Another significant example is Sam Pitroda, a telecommunications engineer and entrepreneur who was brought into the Indian government in the 1980s under Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. Pitroda's work was instrumental in India's telecom revolution, and he served in various advisory roles, including chairman of the National Knowledge Commission. Montek Singh Ahluwalia, a distinguished economist, also entered the government through lateral entry. He served as the Deputy Chairman of Planning Commission of India from 2004 to 2014, where he played a key role in shaping the country's economic policies. As of now, the central government's decision to halt the recent advertisement for lateral entry positions has put the practice under intense scrutiny. While lateral entry has been used in the past to bring in domain-specific expertise, the current situation has raised questions about the future of this practice in Indian bureaucracy. The government has emphasized that any recruitment process must adhere to the principles of equality and social justice enshrined in the Constitution. This includes ensuring that reservation policies are respected and the recruitment process is transparent and fair. Furthermore, the declining rate of deputation and the reluctance of state governments to release officers for central deputation remain significant challenges. It underscores the need for a more balanced approach to personnel management within the Indian bureaucracy. The concept of lateral entry and the practice of deputation are both critical to the functioning of the Indian bureaucracy. However, both have their own set of challenges and limitations. While lateral entry offers the potential to bring in specialized skills and fresh perspectives, it also raises significant concerns about meritocracy, equity, and the bypassing of traditional civil services recruitment process. At the same time, the underutilization of deputation and the reluctance of states to release officers highlight the need for better coordination and planning between the center and the states. That's all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of issues that shape our nation. Until then, I am Bhakti Kothari signing off. Thank you for watching.